Hey, greetings there, everyone. It's GleeCon back at you with another episode, another installment of Lore of Warcraft. On our last episode, we talked about the deserts of Tanaris, but from a Dungeons and Dragons perspective, and now we're going to continue our journey through World of Warcraft Classic. So we're currently working our way through starting zones with brand new, fresh characters on a classic, the classic client with a role-playing server. Now that server is still, I have not noticed any difference between this and any other server, other than the fact that the starting zones are just as crowded as ever. Even though it says the server concentration is low, so we'll see. We're now going to do the second alliance character. We're going to start Coldridge Valley with a dwarf character. I'm going to make a dwarf hunter named Nessingwary. Is it Old Hemet? Is it one of his offspring? Is it Junior? That's up to us to decide, but I like the idea of being the OG himself. Yes, he's popular and he's a big part of the game. So from a lore perspective, maybe it won't make sense, but maybe this is just another Nessingwary. The hunter runs in the blood. Maybe this is Nessingwary's brother or cousin. Either way, we are going to continue the Nessingwary name by entering the world of Warcraft.
The stoic dwarves of Ironforge
Take a listen.
spent countless generations mining treasures from deep within the earth. Hidden within their impregnable stronghold of Ironforge Mountain, they rarely ventured beyond the wintry peaks of Dulmora. Recently, however, the dwarves unearthed a series of ruins that held secrets to their ancient heritage. Driven to discover the truth about his people's fabled origins, the great king Magni Bronzebeard ordered that the dwarves shift their industry from mining to archaeology. As part of the Grand Alliance, the stalwart dwarven armies have been called away to battle the merciless horde in faraway lands.
Okay.
In these perilous times, the defense of the Mountain Kingdom falls to brave dwarves like you. The spirits of the ancient
Like
kingdoms
us.
watch over you, and the very mountains are your strength. The future of your people is in your hands.
All right, so that's all cool and everything. I love it. Now, one thing that I do think is pretty neat. Oh, look, we have an ammo pouch filled with ammo because we're going to be shooting. Look at this. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. How we're going to do this. I don't know what kind of hunter that I even want to be honest. Maybe a Beastmaster hunter, since I'm going to be a Nessingwary. But again, I don't know that it exactly works like that here. It's been a long time since I've played a hunter that has ammunition. Very long. I actually don't think I ever was a hunter in my classic days. I played a lot of classic, but I had paladins, warriors. I used to like melee DPS, so I did shy away from this. Now, yeah, okay. We're just gonna rock that and see how it goes. First thing that I need that auto loot turned on, and I like my action bars. Those are just the things that they're automatic for me. But other than that, I think we'll do that. Do we have any racial powers to go through? They do have stone form. It grants us immunity to bleed and stuff. Disease, poison. Okay. Other than that, we're good with guns. We can sense treasure. Yeah, that's cool too. All right, let's put that up here. This is just a weird little racial. Finding treasure. Lasts until canceled. Okay, so you just right click it to cancel it. Neat. I don't know if how useful that's going to be, or how, I don't know. Whatever. Okay, yeah, so we're going to begin with the Dwarven Outfitter's Quest. Just like we've done on the others, we are going to look at the different class ones. There's a little bit less going on here. I will say that historically, there's a reason why I didn't do dwarves back in the day very much, and I also just didn't. That shot down some of my head. Is that some of my hunters. This is probably my least favorite starting zone and my least favorite race is dwarf. But we're gonna have fun with it. That being said, that's all relative. I still love this zone and this race. It's just the bottom of the barrel for me. And we are going to have fun with old Nessingwary here. I like that I got this name. Ah, well, aren't you a sturdy looking one? Perhaps you can assist me with a thing or two. Not much help around here except for grain apprentices, and they've got other things to worry about. Dwarven outfitters. What do we have here? You look as though you might need something to keep your hands warm. I'll tell you what would be nice. A pair of nice, warm gloves. Being the kind soul that I am, I'd be more than happy to provide you with a suitable pair. I've one condition, however. I need you to go and get me some wolf meat. Nice arrangement. You bring me some wolf meat, I'll make sure you don't lose any digits to frostbite. Well, what do you say?
Watch your back.
It doesn't sound like I have a big say in it. It didn't really say much about where the wolves are, but as you can see, we can immediately see them from far away. I am a little bit bummed that we have to use ammo. Whatever, it is what it is. See, it doesn't, auto attack doesn't kick on with a right click. And he switches over. Okay, it's gonna take a little getting used to. I mean, it's cool. I am burning through that ammo, though. I hope that the ammo's cheap. Okay, got some more of that wolf meat. Just plugging away. I just don't like that. Automatically shoots until the target is cancelled. But I didn't see any. Actually, I don't. Oh, we got some trogs over there. It appears, I don't know, like once they get in a certain range that they already switch over. Okay, that's switching over to trogs. That's probably a quest that we have coming up, I'm sure. Murder and wolves for that tough wolf meat. Notice the similarity. This is tough wolf meat is something that we had to do as a human as well. Pretty sure that was the human where we had to find the tough wolf meat. Got a dwarf priest over there. J-Lead WHC and Lead Kids. Okay, so that's a gnome running around, which makes me think that, like the trolls, gnomes are not going to get their own starting region per se. And we are going to start with the gnomes right here, which I will tell you how we are going to address that as needed. But rest assured, we are not going to sit around and go through all of these same quests together. I'm not going to put you through that old fan base. Alright, well I have hit level 2. Survival and marksmanship has increased. So those are my combat logs for that. Oh, I wonder, yeah, if I can kite. Oh, nope. You can't. No, you can't kite and shoot, which is a little unfortunate. That's a hunter staple, the old kite. So, I don't remember where my camp is at. I think I see a tent over there. I miss having the little question marks up on. That might be a completely different camp, but I don't think so. I don't see a dot, though. That's another dude. No, this is a different base, so that's the camp I was supposed to go to. There's some trogs. So we were not this far out. Amblemar is off in the distance. Yikes, I can't believe I got myself lost already. Thanks. Thanks, wow. There's just not any good markers around here. That's some kind of cave. That's more trogs. And it doesn't help that the wolves are just spread everywhere. Is that it over there? Lots of trogs everywhere. Yeah, I need to pass through a patch of wolves. Gun power is increasing. Okay, so it's up here at the main little hub. I should have known that. Okay, what else do we have here? We have Yori Crackhelm, some Coldridge Mountaineers, Balier Frosthammer, Adlin Pride Drift. Oh man, that's expensive for those ammo. I have enough to buy some, but I'm not gonna.
Hi.
What's he say? Okay. The laugh is funny there. Wolves giving you a bit of trouble? I do well to avoid the fangs and claws and other sharp bits, yes? Ah, wonderful. The wolf meat should do nicely. Oh, don't worry, Nessingway. I wouldn't forget my part of the bargain. Here, one of these should fit you. I'll take the wolf handler gloves. Can't use boar handler gloves because I can't wear mail. Ooh, my fingies are so much less cold. Alright, so here we have the Etched Rune quest. So we're going to give that the same treatment we did the others, but let's go ahead and read it. While you were helping me out, this rune was given to me to pass on to you. Take some time to read it when you have a chance. I'm thinking it came from the hunter trainer, Dargas. Take a gander at it and go find him inside Anvilmar when you have a chance. Okay, we will do that. And Coldridge Valley mail delivery. So if we look at this, that's fine. That's the only thing we're going to do before that is a new threat after doing these. I don't suppose you'd be willing to do me a favour for me, lad. A stack of letters came to the pass today, but I don't have time to send them along. They're all addressed to Talon Keeneye. You can find him to the west down the road. He set up camp next to the frozen lake. What do you say? I think that's that guy. That's a breadcrumb to that guy that we saw before. Okay. Oh, I guess I forgot I didn't have gloves. So we've got this stack of letters. We can read the Etched Rune. Tamer of Beasts, Master Marksman, Proven Tracker. What else you want to accomplish in this lifetime? All those things combined takes quite a bit of intelligence and a great deal of patience. The path of the hunter ain't an easy one, that's for sure. You're going to need lots of training if you want to be as good as even our lowest ranking rifleman, but that's why I'm here. Find me inside Anvilmar overlooking Coldridge Valley. I'll be waiting. Thorgus Grimson, Hunter Trainer. I believe this is Anvilmar. This is the little house and graveyard. 2 things you need. Is that HC, man? That's just like a server-wide guild for sure. Okay, so here we have Bromos Grumner, Paladin Trainer. You may not know the ways of the light like a Knight of the Silver Hand, but you can always ask us for aid. Well, that's nice of him. Here's Grundle, the Armorer. Hi, Grundle. A little gnome that we can't mess with. Rybrad Coldbank. Here's the Rogue Trainer, Solm Hargren. Can't help you, Nessingway. I only train rogues. There's the Warrior Trainer.
What can I do for you?
You're no warrior. Why'd you even last a day? You wouldn't even last a day under my training regimen. A hunter who thinks he's a warrior. Ha! It's funny. See, that kind of thing was like, what? He knows I'm a hunter?
How are ya?
But I'd protect you, hunter.
Good day to you.
Well, man, hunter, you want some advice? Befriend a mage. We have a trick or two up our sleeves, we do.
Great to meet you.
I sell the finest cloth and leather garb this side of the valley. And he does have lots of leather, which I will not be buying.
Watch your back.
I think hunters can wear mail. They can nowadays.
Assistance?
You're no warlock and I've no time for you. Be gone.
Be seeing you.
Fine.
Can I help you?
I'm afraid your darkness quotient isn't sufficient enough for me to bother taking you any further. Move along, please. Talking to you any further.
You have a great day.
Your darkness quotient. Well, fine. I didn't want to talk to you stinkers anyway.
What can I do for you?
You made it? Good to hear. Bet you didn't have to track me to find the place either. Our profession is pretty steeped in tradition, anyway. Learning the ways of the land, learning to track a bear to the mountains, even just surviving on wits alone takes a great deal of courage and cunning. Think you're capable. One thing you should always remember is that you got to respect the world you're living in. The beast that chose to fight alongside you, the shinier weapon, the weight of your ammo, the bite, the bitter wind, all these things you need to know intimately. I'll do what I can to help you, but most of the work's up to you. Anytime you think you're ready, come back and talk to me. I'll train you when I can.
Off with you.
Alright, so we have Coldridge Valley mail delivery, which that is one of the ones that we actually want to do. And if we go take that up, that should take us back over to finish this little quest line. But let's read all about our runes. And now I think the memorandums are, if you look at it, it's for warrior, rogue, not for hunter or priest or paladin, only mage, only warlock. So that the memorandums are the gnome stuff. So we will skip all of those, which means we'll also skip this beginnings, because that's going to be a gnome only. You can't be a dwarf warlock, but we will read this, the simple rune, and we'll read basically the three others that we can be. So we're going to search our database for simple rune quest. Let's take a peek at it. This is if we were warriors. By Magni's beard, there's much to discuss and little time to do it. Find me in Anvilmar overlooking Coldridge Valley as soon as you can. We got to get started. There's a mess of things I can tell you about to get you caught up to speed, but all that's got nothing to do with us for now. What we need to focus on is the grip of an axe, the weight of our armor, and the smell of our own sweat beating down our foreheads as we fight our enemies. We'll start with that. Thran Corman, warrior trainer. Okay, and it says came from Thran. Those all always start the same. Blast, it's cold today, ain't it? It's like the snow never goes away. You've probably noticed already, but there are gnomes now living in our city. That's because they went and got themselves blown out of their own home. Don't go spreading this around, but I can hardly blame them. I think I would have resorted to explosives too if Ironforge were infested with dark irons or the like. Other things you'll probably see too. So, just so you're in the know, dwarves using magic in a fight instead of a rifle. Some of us taking to worship in the holy light like some of the humans. And last but not least, trogs. You'll learn more about them later. What you need to know now is that I'm here to help you. I'm here to teach you how to be a real warrior. Anytime you think you need more training, come back to me and I'll see what I can do. Cool. Okay, that would be the warrior path. We also have the rogue path, encrypted rune. Okay, so the old encrypted rune. I hope this rune finds you well. I wanted to take a moment to let you know that I'm inside Anvilmar above Coldridge Valley. I know how important it is we all stick together, and in this time of strained peace, it's becoming even more important to have our kind around. Look for me when you have the time. Solmhargren, the rogue trainer. Okay, so this is had we decided to be a rogue. While you're out, we think it came from Solm. You made it. Great. We've got an influx of activity lately, so I'm glad to count another of the Ironforge clan among our numbers. Too many of us are looking to the arcane and divine for my own tastes. Nothing against them and their beliefs, but there's nothing like a cold blade in your hand and a shadow to keep you from the light, you know what I mean? Anyway, as you start peeking around Coldridge, you'll probably have need of training at some point. You just come back to me whenever you feel you need it, and I'll teach you what I know. A trick here, a maneuver there, you know, the stuff that keeps you alive and making a little extra coin. Keep an eye out on our gnomish friends, too. They kind of got the short end of the stick, what with Nomergon being destroyed. They'll need our help to feel welcome. Okay, so seems like a positive road compared to some of the others. Of course, we did the etched rune already. We will look at the hallowed rune now. What if we had become a priest. With the light warm in our backs and new discoveries being made every day, it is an exciting time to be one of Ironforge's sons or daughters. The Explorers League makes headway every day in its search for long-lost answers to even older questions, and now we have you among our faithful to aid in the battle against the Trogs and any other threat to our borders. Find me when you have the time. I'll be in the back of Anvilmar, just up the hill. Branstock called her priest trainer. And it says, I'm thinking it came from priest trainer Branstock. Ah, you made it. Wonderful. I was going to say I was about to lose faith that you'd arrive at all. Get it? Lose faith? It's a joke, lass. Or lad. Oh, never mind. You didn't come here for me bad jokes anyway. I'm the one who can train you as soon as you start to find your way around Coldridge Valley. When you feel you're ready, come back to me and we'll see about maybe teaching you a new spell or two to fend off the valley from the blasted trogs. You got the light on your side along with all of Ironforge. No pressure to become something special. And finally, the Consecrated Rune is the last one we will read right now. And this is the only side stuff I think we're going to need to do. Sorry, that sounds like they're vacuuming or cleaning my son's room. Some fear our kind more than dragons. Some envy us more than the most skilled blacksmith. Some praise our strength in battle. Others revel in our faith. Some are just jealous that we can drink them under the table. But know this. You are Paladin. You're among the most elite protectors in all Azeroth. The Holy Light gives us strength as much as we strengthen it. I would tell you more when you've gotten acquainted with the land some. Find me inside Anvilmar above the valley. Bromos Grummer, the Paladin trainer. And it says, thinking it came from Paladin trainer Bromos. So you've made it, and not a second too soon. There's much to be done in Coldridge Valley and beyond. I'm going to need your help as much as you're going to need mine. You're a Knight of the Silver Hand now. Be ready to play the part. The humans have taught us a great deal about the Holy Light and how important their order is to them, and to protecting all of Azeroth. We have a great deal. We have a great respect for how steeped in tradition it is, and how just one figure, one sacrifice can make the difference between pain and salvation. The two of us are going to be working together for a bit. Anytime you think you're ready, come back to me and we'll see about getting you some training. Can't have you go out into the world unprepared now, can we? Alright, so if you also scroll through, nothing else. Like I said, the only other quest in Coldridge Valley is a Warlock one, which we will cross that bridge when we get there. We're not going to look at that today. So now we're just going to bust out all these quests, beginning with the Coldridge Valley mail delivery. Let's do our training.
Great to meet you.
Level 12 rare and gold Bolor mine for anyone looking for a spicy mob. Alright, so the only thing I can get is track beasts. Oh, I actually can't. No, that requires level 4. So aspect of the monkey and serpent sting. I'll get it level 4. I'm going to need a total of 2 silver. Again, all I got this time was track beasts. That's lame. Alright, so what does it do? It shows the location on the map of nearby beasts. So I've got track treasure. Track beasts. I don't particularly care to have either on the map, honestly. So I'll just keep on keeping on. And it's lame that I have to buy ammo. That's completely not fair. Alright, so let's go find that dude. West down the road. Okay. Now we can just bust the quests out in order. HC Guild. Knuckin' Futz. It's funny, or it's not funny, but it's kind of good, cool that you can come back and play these on the servers that are so unpopulated that you can pick almost any name you want. Like, there's very little that have actually been taken. That's kind of cool. Like the fact that I could get Nessingwary. Come on. Alright, here's Talon Kenai. Found him.
What's on your mind?
Greetings, Hunter. Fine day for hunting, wouldn't you say? I've been having more than a little luck with boars myself. Perhaps you'd like a shot. Yes? Do you have something for me? Thank you. I've been waiting for these letters for quite some time. Fortunately, these letters aren't all for me. This one is addressed to Grelin Whitebeard. It's not too far away if you'd like to deliver it to him.
So he's given me the second half of this.
If I remember correctly, Grelin's camp is down the road to the southeast. No doubt he'll be eager to get his mail.
Alright, so that's that one, but before we finish that second one, let's do the other two, which we see, probably the boar hunter and a refugee's quandary.
How are you?
Nothing like a day of boar hunting, eh? Though here in Coldridge Valley there are so many boars that almost takes the fun out of it. No need to get them charging, they're all angry and ready without any help. In fact, recently there have been so many boars in the area it's become dangerous for me to do my daily hunting. Long story short, if you help me kill some of the boars, I appreciate it.
On it. So, are we just supposed to be killing him this time? Oh, he's higher level than me. I'm only 2, I forgot. Yeah. Nothing special, just kill these bad boys. I'm really bummed I can't kite. The killing of the boars. A Warcraft staple. And here's where it gets a little grindy, because now you have to watch me slowly kill. Watch me slowly kill some boars. Alright, so I picked up a frayed cloak. Bundle up with that boar skin bad boy around my back. A little more jerky. Keep the tum-tum full. Mongoose Strike. So the Mongoose Strike is basically Heroic Strike, a warrior's version of Heroic Strike. The only real difference so far is that we have a gun to get it started. Put some bracers on, but see, we already can't see them because of my gloves. Can I read this guy's mail? Well, I can. Grelin, my time is short and many matters press on my time, and I hope that your investigation of the trolls will not be one of them. Therefore, I will allow you to use my authority in dealing with the trolls in whatever fashion you deem necessary, more so if you're able to find an expedient solution. It's from King Magni Bronzebeard. Okay, so we're going to probably be killing some snow trolls soon. We are shooting boars. We are shooting boars. Basically, you know, you gotta sing while you kill boars. It's a dwarven thing. Whistle while you work, sing while you kill boars. I think it's just crazy that you can't do something as simple as kite. I mean, maybe. See, this is male, but if you look, male is... Now, that doesn't mean we can't wear it. I think there's like armor skill trainers. So I do think we will... I'm not giving up hope that we're going to eventually still be allowed to wear mail. Just chopping away, slowly raising some stats up. I mean, the gun does more damage too. I guess if we had like a slow shot. I have to buy some more ammo soon. Unacceptable. I do like that we... Oh, the ammo pouch gives you an increase to ranged attack speed too. Cool. Kind of neato, although the fact that I have to waste a bag slot on one of these bad boys is kind of annoying. Can I get an invite to HC Guild? Like literally half of what you hear people saying. I guess because it's a starting zone. Hopefully that will happen less as time goes on. We're gonna blast you down. Homer. Doozy. Oh, my axes actually just went up, and so did my defense. I must have low intelligence because my skills are not raising super fast. And notice that they have, he has mana too. We're not having all these weird different types of things. Whereas I think hunters hit level 3, so I gained some more hit points and mana, strength, agility, and stamina. But I think hunters have energy. Pretty sure, kind of like rogues do. So, jerky. This should be the last boar we need to kill finally. That target too close. Huh. Alright, so killing them a smidge faster there as we increase our skills. Up a pinch.
You got my attention.
Excellent! I can go back to my leisurely hunting now. Thank you, Nessingbury.
I'll take your leather pants off your hands. Okay. Okay, whatever. Now, according to this thing, there is a refugee's quandary. Now, that might be the other half of the Coldridge Valley mail delivery system. Let's just kind of check that out and see. Might have to finish this one technically out of order. It's a level 3. And again, we're trying to wait till we get to level 4 so we can get a couple more skills. Maybe some actual shooting skills. So, Nori Pride Drift there. Bomber from the old Lord of the Rings.
Great to meet you.
See, he has a troll cave. And then where's a refugee's quandary? So maybe do we have that? Oh, no. Let's check that out. So let's look it up because I am trying to go in order. I must have spelled quandary wrong. Oh, maybe I forgot my. All right, so this is given by Felix. Oh, the guy inside Anvilmar. All right, so we're going to come back down to this dude here. Let's check it out. We're not going to follow the road on the way back, but I believe a refugee's quandary. It looks like that's something we could have picked up back in the base. If it's, it might, I mean, it's given by a gnome. I don't think that means we're going to have a gnome-only quest, but I guess we shall see. Oh, someone has arcane intellected me. How nice of them. A 30-minute buff. So the priest and the mages are the only ones that are getting sizable buffs. The warriors, I mean, sizable meaning they last a long time. The warriors seem to, they do have that group buff, but it has to be refreshed every 2 minutes. It's annoying. Alright, oh, there you go. He does have it, but it's not showing up on the map.
Hi, how are you?
A refugee's quandary. We drove the Trogs out of Gnomeregan, but then it all went so horribly wrong. Oh, my bad. Sorry about my voice.
Now our home is completely irradiated, and we gnomes have been scattered all over Dun Morog. In my haste to get away from the radiation, I lost all my personal belongings and tools. It was the trolls that got them. They stole my chest, my box, and my bucket of bolts. They took them back to their camps southwest of Anvilmar. I'm no adventurer. Could you find my things and bring them here to me, please?
You have a great day now.
Sure. Why not? Alright, so now, could we have a 2-for-1 deal here? Maybe. Probably. Now, if the trolls are neutral, if they're not hostile, then I'm just going to go do this quest right now. If the trolls seem to be hostile, then I'll pick up this other one because he's going to give us a troll cave. So did this dude say that we have... Yeah, it says they're in the camps. A night elf is running. I just think it's weird to see... to see a night elf, like people that have taken characters that are very low level, it is red. We're not going in the cave, just exploring their little camps. And what do I need exactly? I need his chest, bucket of bolts, and box. There's his bucket of bolts. Okay. We gotta find some of their other camps. My guess is there's 3 camps and 1 thing at each camp. Now we're over here with the trogs, but there's some trolls. Some hostile trolls, the Frostbane. Stupid. Right. We have his chest right there. Fight for this one. I mean, he's level 4, so... Oh, no. Great. A hardcore guild. So you die, it's game over, I guess? Yikes. I mean, my defense seems to be okay, which is good, considering, there's another guy right there. I wonder how fast they're going to respawn. 3 health per second. Fantastic.
I need to get closer.
Oh good, I can get it without aggroing him. It's good, because I have a... Alright, so I got his chest. Let's see if there is a 3rd camp over the hills. It looks like it. A little trog. Alright, so we need his box. I don't worry about where it is. Come here, you blasted troll. For a second I thought we were going to aggro his friend here. Not too shabby. This shooting then switching to Raptor Strike is weird. I'm gonna get more tough jerky. Okay, we should have it cleared up enough to go get that box and then haul booty out of here. Ah. So I'm out of the corner of my eye at the last second. Bummer. Have to eat some. This is the first time I had to eat, I think, with the character. My warrior, I didn't even need to heal, I don't think, ever. Yikes, I missed. I might die.
Still recharging. I can't start yet. That's
It's gonna be close.
recharging.
That was freaking... That was a close one. These hands those are actually worse than the ones I have on. Yeah, that was very close. because they're level 4s. I'm only level 3, and I had to fight 3 of them or so back to back. Oh, we got a pouch. That's cool. Alright, so I got all my man's stuff here. My little gnome friend, my gnomie. Alright, and this black pouch is nice. So I've now got extra bag slots. That's gross. You have to when you when I said it's gross, you have to hit F11 to open these other ones instead of B to just open up all your bags at once. Oh well. Wait, what? That has to go in there. Alright, so we've helped our gnome friend out. That was honestly the toughest thing we've done. That's the first. So I like how we're having a slightly different experience all these different times we play. I'm not surprised that the squishiest character I've made so far is the hunter. Not surprised at all. Makes sense, actually. I had 2 heavy armor wearing characters to start, and now we've moved down to a, I think eventually a male wearing character. But for now,
Can I
leather.
help you?
Oh goodness, Nesting Wary, this town is not well suited for the likes of me. There are as many nasty creatures here as there were in Nomergon before the accident. Do you have my belongings? If you don't, then who knows what the trolls have done with them now. Huzzah, you found them! You're an absolute savior, my friend. Here, it's not much, but it's something for the trouble I put you through. Thank you.
Seeing you.
Yeah, it's not much at all. Sell some of the trash. Man, those tusks and pelts are worth more than anything else that we've got. Okay. Now we'll go back to our other friend and deliver his mail. Okay, so we've now done that. We haven't done supplies to Tannock. These are all the one-offs, and these are chains. We're heading this Coldridge mail delivery system, and then we're going to follow it up most likely with the Troll Cave quest. And this quest chain, which will go with it. Follow with supplies to Tannock, but that's a level 5. However, I bet that's taking us out of the zone, so we'll actually probably have some of those in there too. Okay. The Nomergon Exiled is what they're called now. I think they're just called Nomergon now. Alright.
Greetings, lad. I'm Glenn Whitebeard, and I'm here to examine the threat posed by the growing numbers of trolls in Coldridge Valley. What have I found? It's a bit troubling. Is there something I can help you with? Ah, excellent. Been a while since I received word from Ironforge.
The Troll Cave.
My brother Senir and I were sent to different parts of Dunmorg to investigate the threat posed by the trolls. The Senate has its hands full with the Trog, so they've no need for further annoyances. From what I've seen, the trolls aren't well situated here in Coldridge Valley, mostly the southern cave. I'd say that the army will not be necessary. A few strong arms should be more than enough. Perhaps you'd like to assist in this endeavor. I have the authority to offer you compensation for your help.
Oh, he just wants me to kill 14 Frostbane whelps, so I should have picked that quest up. Apprentice-Sorin is there. Norl Pride-Drift probably wants me to be a higher level. Alright, time to murder some trolls. And this actually makes me think of the manga that we read, the last thing we read before we started playing, which had... It was in Karanos, but it dealt with old Frostbane trolls.
That bell isn't ready yet.
1 copper. I can't believe I gotta kill 14 of these turkeys. Okay. Especially at level 4, they're tough. I need a... I see the shots add more damage to it as well. I mean, this is really not fair if you think about it, because you have to, if you are a hunter, you're going to have to maintain ranged and melee weapons. Kind of annoying. Whatever. And ammo. Guess that's the price you pay. Alright, so I hit level 4. Survival and marksmanship went up to 20. Kind of makes me want to run and go get some more leveling up skills. I'll take 1 or 2 guys out first and increase my skills some more. Do I have the 2 silver needed? Oh, okay, so I'll wait a minute anyway, because I need 2 silver, so I need 10 more copper. I mean, I'm sure I could sell... Well, I only have those gloves, which might only sell for like 1. So, no point rushing back anyway. So I'm going to need to get some more funds. Just a bunch of little dwarves running around. I was gonna say, he looks like he's got his little arcane shot or whatever it is, serpent sting already. Okay. And he might have just did what I was about to do, which is go back and buy. Now, do I wear a shield? No. Say, since I'm stuck with wielding a one-handed weapon, can I use a shield? No, I cannot. 9 more copper to go. It's so crazy. I cannot even fathom a time. I can't even wrap my head around needing to grind out 9 copper. There's 5 right there. Funny, it's just... We're all picking off... We're all picking one off to go in. Cool. Killing these whelps. Another copper. I was going for him. So stupid. The single mob target system is so dumb. Alright, 3 copper more. Oh, we just got 5. Okay, so that's good. And coincidentally, that was the... there's still a few. While we're over here, might as well keep killing him. I got him. I got him good. I almost took him all the way down. Okay.
I need to get closer.
I need to get closer. Can't afford any more ammo, but I'm gonna need that soon. Just got some pants. That's worse than what I have, though.
Can't start yet.
Kinda cost up yet. Okay. All right. So that looks like it takes me through a lot of what was available. So I have the 2 silver I need, so might as well give it a chance to let those things respawn and go run up and learn my new skills. Why not? It's not that big of a distance, and it will ultimately speed up the killing of the trolls, those Frostmane trolls. After this, yeah, we're doing pretty good. I'd say we're more than halfway done with this character, with this little zone. This guy, Edag Hagar. Edag Hagar? I don't know. I see all these people's names and I'm just like, Jargil? I don't know. I've always put more thought into my names, and sometimes they're a wash. Some of my names are dumb, and sometimes I just pick something because I like the sound of it. But I always either go for a laugh or I do a role-playing thing with it. I don't just randomly generate. And I get it. Not everyone wants the pressure of coming up with a cool name. But, I don't know. Just, I feel like if I'm going to devote myself to these characters. Alright, so I can get Aspect of the Monkey. And Serpent Sting. Thank you, goodness. Alright, so what do these do? Serpent Sting stings it. I see. So this is going to increase it's going to put a dot on them. So I hit them with that. And then as they run, it lasts for 15 seconds. So that's going to last most of the fight. Beast Mastery and Survival. Yeah. Leaning towards Beast Mastery. Aspect of the Hunter. Just increases my dodge chance. Okay. And it's permanently on. So probably not the one I'll stay with forever. As a range DPS, dodge is not my number one priority stat, but sure, I'll take it right now. Serpent Sting, fine. Put some added extra little element of damage. That should help me because they'll slowly be taking poison damage right away with each little fight, each second. So that will overall, and I've gained the spec beast mastery now, or the skill tree for speed. We're eventually going to get talents as well. I think that will flush out that last button. The end key. Not yet though. All right, I see some trolls. They're back. Oh, that dude tagged that one. That little turd. See, I like that too. We hit them both. Okay, so I gotta recognize that. It automatically switches me to auto attacking, and by clicking it again, I'm toggling it off. Okay. Alright. So leave that, gotcha. Come on, man. Stop missing. Alright, one more troll, and we're in business for this quest, which is good, because I'm tired of killing these guys. 14. Anytime I see something more than 10, I'm like, come on. You're just being a jerk now. Because look what happened. Like, we were able to kill 11, and then we ran them up. And that shouldn't be happening. I mean, sure, there's other people around, but what's the point, you know, from a story? What's the difference between killing 10 and 14, other than the fact that you're running us out of mobs? So, and they still do that. You'll find sometimes they'll give you a random number like that, and it is what it is. Maybe there's some kind of logic behind it just to keep things varied, but whatever.
Ah, those light-blasted trolls.
He takes a few breaths and seems to settle down a bit.
A group of them came in the night and stole my journal. I knew better than to trust that good-for-nothing.
I'm gonna get some healing herbs to eat, and a hand axe, which is better than the one I have. Alright, so now I'm getting a stolen journal, which bumps us up to the rank 5. Supplies to Tannock again. That's going to be at the end. This is most of them. Probably this guy, Sinear's, maybe, I don't know.
My journal, they took it away to the cave. The one that had it was a big brute with some odd markings on his skin and face. I didn't get a much better look than that. I've had some luck with the trolls. Maybe you can go get it back for me.
And I will be able to pick something that I can't use. Great.
Hi.
Scalding Mornbrew delivery. So that is this one down here.
Gah! I was supposed to get this delicious scalding mornbrew to Dern and Furcuttle inside Anvilmar a while ago now, but I had to deliver one to Grellin here first. Never make it to Anvilmar before the brew runs cold. You look fast, and you can make it. This cup will only stay hot for 5 more minutes, and Dernan didn't order chilly morning brew, so get going. Anvilmar's to the northeast, the settlement dug into the mountain. Thanks, Nessingway. Don't forget to bring me back my mug.
Alright, I'm actually not going to pick that up yet, because if that's going to start a 5-minute timer, I want to go kill this big troll dude first, then we'll come back and get that. Okay, so we are doing the stolen journal, which my guess is in this cave. Just a guess. This looks to be the only deep cave, and it's the only cave marked on the map. Yes. Here we have one of the cave networks. Same maps still been... Yeah, you can't look at the maps, but they're the same maps that have been rocking since the beginning. They still use them now. Oh, we have Frostmane novices too. We have a different kind now. They're mages, basically. Let's see how that goes. Okay, well, I like that. That was much better for me to stand at range and have a shooting fight with him. It worked better for sure. Oh, I think I forgot to equip my new axe. That'll be better. Looks a little cooler too. Oh, we got a chest. Looky, looky. I don't know if those gloves are going to be better. 17. Nope, they are not.
I'm into Fusolbea Italaf.
Speaking troll. I take it whatever he said probably wasn't a compliment. Yeah, frayed. I'm starting to remember the kind of designations when I see frayed. I'm like, oh, I think that's cloth. Yeah, I do like that putting a little dot on them there is helping. Oh look, the picture changed to match my new weapon. It's cool. Okay. I like the dot too, because then it takes that element of chance out of things too. Like they're gonna take that damage, that nature damage. Regardless if I'm, missing or whatever with my other stuff. Now, there's Grucknir the Cold. Okay, that's probably the dude I was supposed to be killing. At least I got to tag him with a dot first. Yeah, I don't know, unless he's going to respawn, or if his body is supposed to be there dead for a reason. It's hard for me to say. See if it despawns here in a minute. Probably there's another dead whelp, so probably he's Just gonna... Is that who I'm killing? Grick Fear the Cold? Yeah. Kill him. So I just now I need to wait for him to respawn. I guess let's kill this guy. I need some more. Getting close to needing more ammo. Oh, there you go. So he should be back up and ready to fight me soon. Now we wait. Let's kill this guy too. We don't need him shooting crossbolts at us if that guy respawns. Uh-oh. I wasn't planning on this happening. Yeah. Okay, well. Good luck to me. He's higher level than me. I don't have a potion. This is not going well. Got him. Thank you, freaking goodness. Let's read his journal. Day 1. The apprentice... Oh, let me loop him too. The apprentice and I have arrived... Here, let's eat some cheese while we... Nah, I think for my character, I like this better. Okay, the apprentice and I have arrived at Coldridge Valley today. The trip through the cave was mostly uneventful. We made camp a good distance away from the cave where we're told the trolls have gathered in. Day 2, bloody wolf howling almost kept me up all night. I will have new wolfhide clothing in a few days. Lad got tangled up with a trog today, put up a fight, and managed to get the better of the ugly brute, but he's now nursing a nasty cut on his arm. Looks like I'll have to do the chores for a while. Day 3, cold, snowed a bit around noon. Day 4, the lad was back and in good spirits today, so we took our first look at the trolls. Frostmane, I'd say, judging by the markings on their skin and the various trinkets they wore in their bodies. Day 5. Ah, crud. Had the lad watch over the camp, and I snuck over to the cave and took a look around. The trolls' numbers are somewhat troublesome. The mountaineers might have to be summoned in force if the cave is to be cleared of the troll infestation. I realize I've not mentioned the trogs of late. They appear in the area in greater numbers, but they're so primitive that they do not pose much of a threat. Time may say if this is true or not. And not a drop of ale for almost a week now. Poor guy. No ale? This is annoying having to fight my way out. Day 6, cold again, snows, trolls, no ale. Day 7, snow below so white, sky above so blue. Wolves will howl the night, not a drop of brew. He's become a poet now. Day 8, the trolls are perhaps not as large a problem as we initially thought. They have some numbers, but are not well armed or organized. A small show of force should be more than adequate in dealing with the threat they pose. Okay. Excellent. Okay. And we'll fight our way out. We're almost out of the cave, and we're almost done with this valley, I really think. A couple quests to go, and this was the big go into a cave and explore kind of deal. Let's just see if I can run my butt out of here. I'm gonna make you into Mojo. Okay, so we will see. They're punching on me, but it doesn't seem like... Oh, look at that guy. He just healed me as I ran. That was nice of them. Jargil. Lesser heal. Cool. This should level me up to 5.
How are you?
Nothing worry. Any luck? Wonderful, nothing worry. Many thanks for retrieving my notebook. Well, it would seem that the troll situation here in Coldridge Valley is under control and not much cause for worry. After I put the finishing touches on my report, I'll need someone to courier it to my brother Sanir.
Alright, so... I gained more skills, strength, agility, stamina, hit points, mana. So now we have Sanir's observations, which is a 2-part thing, and then this scalding Mornbrew delivery as well.
I was planning on sending my apprentice to my brother Sanir with my report, but I would feel much better were it placed in more reliable hands. That is, of course, if you wouldn't mind. Well, you have to take the tunnel to get to Karanos. Speak with Mountaineer Thalos before going through the tunnel. It's completely infested with trogs now. Follow the road back to Alvamar, then keep heading east to the tunnel. Thalos is stationed nearby.
So that's the breadcrumb that starts getting us out of the valley, and now we're going to start this quest timer to run back to Alvamar. But with no hostile mobs in the way, we should easily make time. And that will turn that. We have bring back the mug we're going to need to do, and we have supplies to Tannock. That is it. Those are the only 2 quests. One's taking us out of here. I mean, the Sanir's thing has a second part. I'm guessing it's something we're going to have to do to get through. But seems like this is a lot of breadcrumby type stuff. So, like I said, when we finish the cave, like, this is pretty much letting us know we're at the end of this little zone. I'm a little bummed we're not even getting to level 6 to get that last batch of skills, but whatever. It is what it is. Okay, so let's go get hopping.
You got my attention?
I sell the finest cloth and other garb this side of the valley. I am Dernan Fur Cutter. You have something for me? Oh, good. Now this will hit the spot. Allow me to take a small break while I enjoy the scalding mornbrew. There's nothing like some scalding mornbrew on a chilly Dunmorag day to get things started right. Oh, hot, hot, hot. That won't put a spring in your step. I don't know what will.
Bring back the mug.
Now that hits a spot. Nothing like a piping hot, nay, scalding mornbrew on a cold winter's day to warm your cackles to your soul. Here you go, Nessingray. Be a pal and take this empty mug back to Nori for me, would you now?
See you soon.
Sure, for 50 cents, I'll do it. I'm literally like just some kid. I think I haven't read this report yet either. A report on the state of the Frostmane trolls in the general area of Coldridge Valley, prepared by Grellin Whitebeard, Senate Special Envoy. From the time that I have spent observing the movement of the Frostmane trolls in the Coldridge Valley area, I have determined that they pose no large threat to dwarven settlements in the area. Moreover, they are a threat that can be eliminated with little additional support from the army. Through the assistance of mountaineers already stationed in Coldridge Valley and mercenaries paid with funds set aside by the Senate prior to my dispatchment, I'm confident that the problem will be solved in short order. This action has been authorized with the sanction given to me by King Bronzebeard. Cool.
What's on your mind?
I trust the scalding mornbrew got to Dernan on time. Did you remember to bring me back my mug? Excellent, Nessingray. Be surprised how many couriers I meet who forget to do something as simple as bring back the mug. Mugs don't go on trees, or so they tell me. Here's something for the effort. Thanks again for your help. Alright, so, like I said, the only thing we're missing here is supplies to Tannock. So let's just take a peek and see where we picked that up at. And that might be something that happens at the end. Yeah, so that's it. So we're going to go... Oh, actually, I wish I should have sold, and maybe I want to buy some more ammo too. So let's restock
back out in front of Amblemar, and then we're good to go on the last. There might be something that's more than just delivery, but probably not. Like, I might have to fight my way through that tunnel. It's full of trogs, but that should be quick, and then we shall be done with the intro dwarven line and ready to start Karanos or whatever is in the world beyond. Fun times. Actually, I probably went too far in. Oh, whatever. Since I'm already in the doorway, I know there are some shops in here.
Talk to me.
Alright, so keeping that. Oh, do I have those? 17? No, better. Yeah, I guess staves are not staves. Not something that we use yet. I'm gonna sell these herbs because they're not doing anything different than the jerky. Who sells?
What's on your mind?
Who sells the ammo? I think there was a guy out front. I really think one of the dudes out front was selling ammo. Seems like maybe a general goods person. Yeah, obviously I need it. Yeah, general supplies. Okay.
Well met.
Oh, that's cool. I see it's arrows and shot. I'm gonna just buy shot because I don't have a bow, but I am tempted to pick up arrows. I'm not gonna. That's in case I switch over to a bow. Alright, we're gonna follow this road now and leave. We are walking out of here with a little bit more than 2 silver in our pockets. We can think of that like $2. Discovered Coldridge Pass as we move on out. Oh, and here's that dude too.
What can I do for you?
Hail, have a care, Nessingwary. The tunnel to Dunmorog is infested with trogs and is not safe for travel. You haven't any pressing business to Dunmorog. I'll have to ask you to remain in Anvilbar until the tunnel is safer. Huh, well, Whitebeard has sent you to Dunmorog on important business. I can't very well stop you, can I? At least let me provide you with some advice and directions. Sinner's observation, second part. The trogs in the tunnel are extremely hostile and haven't shown any hesitation in attacking travellers through the tunnel. You seem tough enough, though, so you should probably be safe. Directions? If you're going to speak with Sinir, you'll find him in Carnos. Make your way through the tunnel, and after you come out on the other side, just keep following the road. It'll run right into Carnos. And here's that last quest we have.
Honored, I'm sure.
Supplies to Tannock. Hey, you look like a hardy adventurer. If you're planning on braving the past, do you suppose you could bring a package to the inn in Carnos? You were planning on stopping at the inn, right? If you make it through the pass, you'll definitely want to take a breather there. Anyways, bring this to Tannock Frosthammer, the keeper's assistant. I can't get to the pass myself, and it'll be days until a mountaineer escort comes through.
Off and away.
Okay. So we have 2 breadcrumb quests to go drop off there, and then we shall be done. We do have to make our way through the tunnels full of trogs. Oh, rude. Just spawning right in front of me. Unacceptable. Didn't even get a chance to sting him. I don't need... There we go. There's when I can shoot. Yeah, my gun level is going up now. Which I don't know why it didn't raise before, but okay. Take it. It counts as a shot for each though, so that's nice. The serpent sting and then the actual regular shot, so. Defense going up a pinch.
Ah, I've actually got some shoes that are going to give me armor. That's another thing, like just luck. I felt like as a warrior, I was getting way more just luck in terms of gear. Like I was getting drops left and right of armor, and I'm walking out of here with no shirt, no belt. So that's partly also why I feel squishier. Raising that gun level up. Almost through the tunnel, guys. I appreciate you not beating me up, you rockjaw raider. And now my guns are currently maxed. But my axes still need some work. It's okay. I'm not going to do any kind of training ever because I feel like we'll eventually just get there. Yes, it'd be nice to have a question mark letting me know I'm going the right way, but I'm assuming we just follow this road. Get spoiled with some of these modern things, and I guess it takes some of the frustration out of the game, but the game also definitely had more of a sense of exploration in the beginning. I mean, even just doing these boring starting quests, I mean, they're not boring, but just starting zone class quests with level 1 characters, I'm actually having fun. I know it's taken a long time, and not that many people need guidance or interest in the starting zones, but I hope that it's been a little bit enjoyable. Just seeing someone go through it in a weird OCD fashion, or maybe it's just inspired you to do the same kind of thing for your own pleasure and not recording it for posterity. We have a gunsmith over here.
Great to meet you.
Ignore a rumble shot at your service.
Well, I can't afford any of your stuff, but good to know that you've got some ammo.
We've got the synergy.
Oh, look at that, a dwarven mortar team and riflemen. That is cool. So a callback to Warcraft 3, where we've got the dwarven mortar team out there just doing some... What is that? They've got an advanced target dummy. Spotter Clemmy. So I wonder if this is a quest or some kind of Easter egg. Funny. Here we have Migosh running along. This level 7 no mage. Dead cragboar that is skinnable. Nothing else has been skinnable so far, which lets me know we're in a zone where we're gonna have to find I'm gonna have to pick professions for my people as well. I won't make everyone necessarily watch me level up all my professions, but why not, you know, build them up some. I do want to give all of these characters some TLC. A lot of that will happen off camera though. Like if I decide to level up some fishing or whatever it is that I need, I will not be making you guys watch me fish. Unless it's for a quest or whatever. I mean, maybe if we pass a fishing hole. Alright, so we have now hit Karanos, the kind of real central dwarven town. What's this up here? So this looks... I wonder if that's not open right now. And also over here is, I think, the Nomergon type of area. So those areas are kind of closed off, I think, but they are open nowadays.
You got my attention.
How are you? Like to share a drink with me, perhaps? Not much else to do in the cold. What's this? Ah, my brother's report. Tell him to be sparing with the use of the king's name, but he didn't listen. No harm, I suppose. Though it's sure to ruffle some feathers in the Senate. Not that those weren't some feathers that needed ruffling. Nonetheless, I guess that means I should send my report on to Ironforge as well, but it must admit I'm a bit behind. Bloody cold. I should have some work for you later. You're interested.
Watch your back.
All right, and we will turn in this other quest to the inn. We're not going to pick up anything right now. We're going to do that on a future episode. Just bring our little hunter butt inside. Thunderblue Distillery, and why not log out here? Shedinja. And Tadok Frosthammer.
Hi there. Come in, take a seat by the fire and warm yourself with a flagon of ale. At last, the supplies from hands. I was beginning to worry. I've had scarce word from Anvamar ever since the trogs overran the pass. Thanks for bringing this to me, Nessingwary. Please make yourself comfortable. You must be tired after your journey. Give me some of that jerky.
Off with you.
And we've done it. So we've completed 3 of the 8 races and of the 9 classes that we will be doing. We are now in an inn resting, so that's cool. Nessingwary will kick his feet up in style
Too far away.
and wait for us to come back to him. Enjoy your meal, and I hope that you all enjoyed the episode and seeing Nessingwary run around and do his thing. This episode is in the pipe 5x5, but while it might be over, my appreciation for you guys watching is not. See everybody next time on Lore of Warcraft.